Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
What's up, guys? We're live. Welcome to the live stream. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy Thursday. Lord Skunk is here. We guys are going to get started. I see we already got some good stuff going on in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Give me just a minute here. Let me pull this up on my other screen so I can see the chat that we got going on here. See, you guys are already tearing that up. So, welcome, everybody. If you're watching this from Facebook, the forums, Twitter, whatever, just come over to the actual... I'm pulling it up here. Just come over to the actual YouTube page, and you can participate in the live chat. So we always have good stuff going on. I'll go through some of the chat in a minute. You guys are already blowing up chat, so that's good, man. I appreciate that. I like it. I do have my arena team that I've been talking about on my main account. I do have that. Let's put this down. We don't need that up right now. I do have that team at least at 70 and at least at 7-star, except for Ray. I still need a little bit of gear for Hoth Rebel Scout, which we'll look at here in just a few minutes. But a couple things I want to go over today. I do want to talk about Old Ben. Everybody has been talking about Old Ben because now he's in Cantina. People that didn't have him before. And everybody's rushing out to get him. They're putting everybody else on hold. You know, they want to try to get Old Ben. So we'll talk about Old Ben today so we can kind of have a little bit of truth to the matter about Old Ben. Okay, we're also, we'll look at some strategies to use with Old Ben. Who maybe to farm, continue farming instead of Old Ben. We'll look at all that. So we're going to get into that. We'll also look at, like I said, my arena team. We'll also go over any questions that you guys have with the update. We'll look at some of the new synergies again. We'll recap some of the stuff we went over in previous live streams. So yeah, we should have a pretty good stream here with some good information for everybody, of course. We are going to be announcing the winner of our Vim Ally giveaway. If you guys followed the last live stream, Vin has offered to give, he's got 2 ally codes available, 2 ally spots available on his account. He does have 7-star Max Grievous. He does have, I believe, Max 7-star Max Yoda on his light side. So for anybody who wanted to have him as an ally, we did a contest, and that contest is this. Basically, I asked you guys if you would do me a huge favor, and that is go to my channel. Go directly to my channel, and then go to this discussion tab. And if you could, just leave me a nice, comment, something, a review, whatever you want to call it. Just something about, how, if you enjoy the stream and the channel or what you got from it, whatever. You can see some of the people have already put some down for frame of reference. But if you would do that, we're going to announce that a little bit later in the night. So you do still have time. If you haven't done so, just flip over to this discussion tab right here on my channel. Pull that up. Go ahead and just leave a comment or something, a positive review or whatever about the site. The reason I'd like to have them put here, I know you guys are peppering them all over the different videos, and you're replying there and putting good stuff in. But if you could put it here, I'd like to have it in a central location, just so I can go back and look at it and see. Also, I'd like to be able to use this stuff at some point as we build this up. To maybe take it to EA or Capital Games or whatever, and just say, hey, look, here's the community we built. We'd love to have maybe somebody come on and guest spot on the live stream, or maybe do a question and answer where you guys can answer questions. So if you could, if you haven't done so yet, please pop over to the discussion tab on my channel, put in a little bit of a little review or whatever. I'm going to select randomly from these names. I got a whole way I'm going to do it, so it'll all be random. We'll select people, and then we're going to pick 2 people that Vim's going to add as an ally. Now, I would expect you guys just do the community that we built for you anyways, but I just want to give you a little bit of a bonus. Vim offered to do it, so that's nice of him. And we'll look at his account a little bit later as well. His roster is pretty nice roster that he has built up. So that's that part. So if you haven't done so, please pop over to discussion, put something in. A little bit later, we will draw the winners or whatever of that, and I'll probably do this weekly. So we'll kind of rotate people out or whatever as he has spots open up. We'll continue to do that. So if you don't get it this week or whatever, we'll go again next week. So we can give everybody a chance to do it. But I really appreciate the comments. I appreciate everybody that's already put comments in. I gotta restart the game. I think I might have to. How does this look? How does this show up on the screen? Does it show up okay? Oh, loud music from the thing again. Okay, sorry. It's from the game. Let me turn the music off on that. Sorry about that. 25 years. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry guys. Let me turn the music off on this game. I gotta remember too. I have to put my headphones in to hear sound that comes through my PC. So if you ever have music, just put it in caps. Just put loud music or whatever, and I'll turn it off. Yeah, I'm walking in. It is loud, so let me get that off for you. Sound, master volume. I'll just leave it at that. Is that better? Let me know if that's good. Sorry about that. Still on window mode though. What the heck? Least favorite Star Wars movie, everyone. Least favorite? Man, you know what? I hate to say it, but I would probably say shoot. What's the second one? Not the original trilogy. What's the second one? The original trilogy. I can't even think right now. I got so much crap going on. What's that one? Whether on Hoth. I didn't mind Attack of the Clones. I know the Jar Jar crap was weird and all that, but other than that, I thought it was really kind of cool how they went under the Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon went down to the Gungan village and then took that little ship through the interior of the world to get to where Padme City was and all that. That was I liked that. That was actually neat. I remember that, man. I'll never forget that scene. That was just really cool how they're going through there and the stuff's trying to attack them. I think they really started to flesh out the Jedi there. In the beginning of episode 1. Where Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are sticking their lightsabers in the wall and they're melting the wall. That was really neat, man. So that was cool. The Jar Jar Binks and stuff, that was kind of stupid. The Gungan thing was stupid, but I did like. There was a lot of parts I did like to that. So there was some good stuff. Empire Strikes Back, yeah, duh. I just watched it the other day, again. That wasn't my big thing. I really liked, of course, Return of the Jedi. That was good. So, but my favorite one, as you guys know, if you've been in their live streams, because that question's been asked a couple times, actually my favorite one now. And I was just actually talking about this with somebody the other day that I met. I like Force Awakens, actually my new favorite movie for Star Wars. And then I'd say Return of the Jedi second. What's going on here? Oh. Hey, Crimson, did you see my intro? If you didn't miss my intro, or if you didn't see my intro, you gotta rewatch it back on the playlist. You'll like that. Or on the replay. Okay, members. Who was that? It was Spectre and Crimson, right? Oops. Add. All right, guys. If you have any questions, throw them up in the live stream, live chat. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna burn up some of this energy. So I'll hang out with you guys for a little bit, get that out. The thing I don't like about having this on my PC only for this account is that I can't just like chill on the couch watch a show, you know what I mean, and let it kind of auto battle or whatever and follow up on it. I got to actually be actively doing it. So it's fine though. I mean, we could do the stream while we're doing it, which is fine. But yeah, if you have any questions, just post them in. If not, I'm just going to burn up some of this energy. I know you guys are chatting in in the live chat, but if you have anything specifically for me, just go ahead and ask. I really wish I had sim tickets, man. I wish I had some sim tickets on this account. Make it a lot easier. But not buying those energy refreshes like that, you can't really accumulate them too well. Yeah, I wish we could gift sim tickets to each other because I'd gift my account a ton of sim tickets. I think I'm going to pick a different battle if I can because this Dooku one is annoying, man. It seems like it takes forever, too. Oh, that's a good question. Chocolate said, what characters would you guys want added to the game? Again, I kind of agree with John a little bit. He said, I'm good with what we have now. I agree. There's a lot that we got to build up. You know what I mean? People are trying to, get their characters and their teams the way they want them. But in the future, and I agree with Rogue too. I'd like to see Jango and Bosk, of course. Bosk the Bounty Hunter. If you guys don't know, and I talked about this in previous live streams, and I'm going to keep talking about it until somebody tells me they read it. There's that Bounty Hunter series that Boba Fett was in, where he goes up against the Bounty Hunter Guild. It's like Bosk, and I think 86 or 88 or whatever's there, and basically Boba Fett just punks him hardcore. And it's a great book. I think it's a trilogy. It's a great book series. If you haven't done it, Google Boba Fett novel or Boba Fett trilogy. It's like Bounty Hunter Guild or something. I can't remember what it is. Some bounty hunters or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I read it, but it's really cool. You can't hear me over the music? What music? What music's on now? There's music? I don't have any music. You guys hear music? I got my headphones in. I don't hear anything. Can you hear me? Okay, so we're good? Okay. As long as we're good. But that's a good book series if you guys haven't read it. It's actually really good. I read it probably about almost 10 years ago. I read it. But it was good. Somebody recommended it to me, and it was really good. It's let me see. Let me just try to Google it, I guess. Boba Fett. I think I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Boba Fett novel trilogy. Let's try that. See what that brings up. The Bounty Hunter Wars. Yeah, the Bounty Hunter Wars. Yeah, check that out, man. If you probably get on Amazon or something. But it's really good. Barnes and Nobles, $4.55. You can't go wrong. Oh, there's Amazon. Let's look at it on Amazon. It's probably better. No. Yeah, the Bounty Hunter Wars. What book is this? Book 1. Okay. Yeah, book 1. So this dude right here, this is Dengar. This guy right here, if you guys remember him from the movies, he's in the game. He's in the data mine stuff that's in the game. But he actually pulls Boba Fett or helps Boba Fett out of the Sarlacc and kind of helps Boba Fett come back to life. And then Boba Fett goes on this big long thing where he goes up against the other bounty hunter stuff. It's really cool. You can see used from $2.35, and then you can get it from Prime, $7.99. So probably about $20, 25 bucks for the series, all three of them. But yeah, definitely I'd get that, start there, and get it. It's a really good book series. I liked it. It was good. I like Boba Fett. It helps you learn a lot more about Boba Fett, and you realize kind of how he is. You know, how is he? You know, there's badasses, but how is he a badass? How can you keep that going for so long? It's pretty neat. John said, "Dude, this game helped me to quit smoking." Yeah, because you're putting the money towards the game. Yep, good. Yeah, don't smoke. Anybody, please don't smoke. Yeah, Boba Fett gets out of the Starlight Pit. Boba Fett will probably be in Rogue One. You know, and so will Obi-Wan. Maybe Ewan McGregor can come back for Rogue One. So we'll see come next Christmas or this Christmas a little bit more about that. So yeah, definitely read that. If you're a Boba Fett fan and you've never read that novel series, read that novel series, man. Seriously, read it. It's really good. Darth Chadwick, what's up, brother? Where was I at? Oh, I'm doing auto battles. What night? Let's go back to that. I don't want to do Dooku. Is there somebody else I could do for this? Who was I on? Ewok Elder? Man, I hope there's another battle I can choose, because that's a really annoying battle. Oh, of course, it's the only one. Why wouldn't it be? All right. We'll just keep it going. So we'll keep running Lumi. Just got to burn this energy up, man, because it's waste if it's, you know, if it's capped, I guess, from what you guys are saying. So let me check. My Droid event might be up soon. I could show you guys that if you guys don't have an Android device. I'll see if that's almost up too. Favorite character in Star Wars? You guys answer that one. You guys already know who my choice is. I picked Rey. Rey's now my new favorite. I never thought I'd say that, but she's my new favorite. She is bad ace. She punks Kylo. She mind controls James Bond. She definitely is a survivor, and she's not afraid of her powers. Remember when Luke first was all about the Force? He was like such a wuss, doubted himself, you know, all that crap. You know, him and Obi-Wan, and then him and Yoda. But Rey, dude, she ain't scared of nothing, dude. She went on that mission. She took the Millennium Falcon. She walked right up to Luke Skywalker. Said, "What's up? Here's your lightsaber." Chocolate said his is Anakin. Skunk, what do you think about a Baba lead? Now, Baba lead, we looked at that actually. Somebody asked that a couple live streams ago, and we looked at Boba Fett. You could do it. I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Let me see what it is again, Max. Boba Fett has a 30% chance to revive at 30% health whenever he is defeated. I wanted to look at that because I was wondering how many times he could come back. I had to come back like 3 or 4 times. In addition, Boba Fett gains evasion up. Okay. And then allies. All allies gain 50% critical damage. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely, I mean, he would be great, obviously, on a crit team. His speed's not that great, and his health's not that great. The fact that he can come back is cool, but it's really just more of an annoyance, I think, than really anything else, because once he comes back, I mean, you can just almost one-shot him again. You know, he might come back 3. I've had him come back 3 times. Somebody said they think they've seen him come back 4 times. So that can be a little bit of annoying. I don't think it's a game changer. His AoE is decent. You do get a chance to do ability block. You know, you got some turn meter reduction with his, basic. So he could be good. I think there's other characters that would be better. Let's see what tier they're calling him. They're calling him a tier 4 arena. Yeah, and here's what they say. Slow and unthreatening. His only redeeming factors are his AoE, block, and critical damage leadership. Even his tankiness is lackluster. It would have been better if he carried a shield or something instead of his useless rifle. Yeah, sure. Nice. Not too bad to gear. Only 155 purple to gear. Just 5 more than Qui-Gon Jinn or Hoth Rebel Scout. So less than Geo to gear. So he's not bad to gear. You can get him pretty easily. What is he? Is it Cantina, I think? Is that what he's in? Or is he in Arena? I can't remember. He's in one of those two. He could be an option. There's other people I would go for first. But if you already have him, you could put him in. But, man, he's not going to give you speed, which is what you really need. Crit isn't really the meta right now. I mean, you can do crit teams. There's different ways you can do crit teams that are faster. So I'm not saying crit isn't viable in the current meta, but I'm saying speed is more the thing. So he doesn't really bring a lot of speed to the table. His health's okay. But yeah, I think you could find better options. So hopefully, like I said, with Anakin, hopefully they'll make some changes to his kit. Hopefully with Boba Fett, they'll make some changes. Barris, I'd like to see some more stuff done with her. I think we could tweak her a little bit. And we're moving in the right direction. They did some good stuff with Ahsoka. I think that it's reasonable what they did with her. So yeah, so I mean we'll see. They did some good stuff with Royal Guard, Magna Guard. Some people say max geared, maxed out. He's actually kind of decent on a droid team. So, I'd have to look at him more. But they're making changes. They're doing some positive stuff in the game. So they'll continue to do so. Hopefully some of these iconic characters, Boba Fett, Anakin, Darth Maul, some of these guys will get some tweaks that'll make them a little bit more fun. Oh, Bubba's in Cantina. Okay, great. Did you know that Alec Guinness, old Ben actor, thought Star Wars was a bunch of fairy tale rubbish? Yeah, probably. I mean, think about it. Back then, man, I mean, nobody knew it was going to be what it was going to be. I mean, that's why they had people. I mean, Harrison Ford was probably, besides Alec Guinness, Harrison Ford was probably their hottest, like, young, actor kind of coming up. And that was still one of his first movies. So, Mark Hamill, Leia, I can't think off the top of my head now. I feel bad. But anyways, they weren't like super well known. I mean, they didn't have even, what's his name, the voice of Darth Vader, which was, what's his name, James Earl Jones. He wasn't even the original voice. They brought the voice back in later because they realized it was the 1970s. They didn't have any black people in the movie. So they brought him in as the voice of Vader, So, he wasn't even that super, high level of an actor even at that point himself either. So, it wasn't, nobody thought it was going to be anything. They thought it was just some stupid, like, kind of like B movie, maybe B plus, poured his heart and soul into it and made it what it was, man. So, I mean, it ended up, nobody knew it was going to be like that. You watch any of the old interviews with them or even current interviews, nobody thought it was going to be what it has grown into, today. So, now it's just a cash cow for Disney, is what it is. And they're doing a good job with it so far. So, I'm still a huge fan of it. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely see him saying that. What's your opinion on all the Dooku lead teams running around? Do you think it could be a new meta? Let's look up Dooku. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about Dooku, man. A lot of people are talking about him. So like I said earlier, I might have to pull him back off the shelf. Let's look at his leadership. Master Tactician. All allies gain 15% evasion and gain offense up for one turn whenever they evade. And plus, he is technically the fastest character in the game, without any boost to leadership or buffs or anything. So he's technically the fastest with the max speed, without buffs. So he's fast. He's got you're going to see a lot of Jedis in the current meta. So he's really good with them. There's definitely, he can attack like a bazillion times. He's probably one of the characters I hate to see most in my Galactic Wars. So yeah, I could definitely see Dooku. He's gonna probably come back on my list at some point in the near future. Now that they fixed his leadership skill, because that was broken for a while, so that is fixed now. So yeah, Dooku could be viable for sure. Yeah, Chocolate said Harrison Ford only got paid $10,000 for A New Hope. Which, back in 1977, being a new actor, though, you know what I mean? You got to remember, $10,000 is a lot different than it is now. But John said it could be a good defense team. I'll test it out for you, Skunk. Yeah, absolutely, man. And like I said, guys, if you guys want to do videos, maybe you don't feel comfortable, talking or narrating the videos or whatever, it's fine. Or you don't feel like starting a whole channel and doing all that and trying to build that up. Because obviously we got some good momentum. If you guys want, I'll feature your videos or whatever on lordskunk.com and on the YouTube channel. So just feel free, if you want to contact me, I'll get those up. If you guys want to post gameplay, I can edit them or add music or whatever to them, whatever. So DCS Stapleton, I'm working on an assist team with Phasma GS. Hang on, let me get this auto battle going again. With Phasma GS, Qui-Gon Jinn, Lumi, trying to find the fifth tune. Do you think it would be good, or who would work well at this spot? Dude, get fives. You can get them out of Cantina, dude. That's what I'm working on next. Get fives for sure. Or Dooku could go in there. Dooku or fives. Ray, yeah, if you got her. I mean, if you have her. If you got her started. But if you're looking for somebody quick that you can, gear up a little, or, farm a little quicker than her, you could look at fives for sure, or Dooku, who we just talked about. What do you think the best AOE team is? You know, I haven't really thought about that a ton, but again, I would think, you know, it could be droid related for sure. You could go HK could be in that group. There's so many. Sid could be in that group. You know, 88 could be in that group. You know, there's a lot of options that could be in there. That could be a fun team. I don't think AOE is going to make it, though, guys. I'm just telling you, based on the current meta, you're going to have to get real lucky. But usually a speed team will go through before all your AOE characters could go through, and they'll be dead. So I wouldn't do an AOE team right now in this meta. If you want to kind of build one on the side just for future metas, you know, you could do that. You know, you're going to need, like, healers to come back and stuff like that. I think for an AOE team to really work. So I would not focus primarily on an AOE team right now if I were you. I would focus on speed teams, crit teams maybe, and then maybe a good assist team or a counter team could be good. A counter team now with Dooku fives. You could throw in Kit. You could throw in, I think isn't Alia have counter? I can't remember. But there's some good counter characters that you could throw in for a counter team. There's a good assist team we built the other day on the stream. A really good assist team I was thinking about. Qui-Gon Jinn, Geo, Fives, Alia. Was it Alia? I think it was Alia. And can't remember who the other one was now. Oh, and 86. So, you know, there's some good teams you can build, man. Some fun teams. I would start working on Royal Guard if you guys haven't done so. I think Royal Guard you're going to need, you know, for a little bit of defense for some of these, if you're running a lot of glass cannons. I like the glass cannon setup that I'm running. It's just I know I need a little bit of breathing room. Poe could probably do it for me too, because he is pretty fast on defense. He will get his taunt off. You know, he's pretty fast. So, you know, Poe could be it, but, you know, Qui-Gon Jinn can remove that buff from Poe. You know, Mace can remove that buff. You know, it can be negated. So, Yoda can do turn meter or whatever. So, you know, there can be some reduction with that. But I think Royal Guard is good, because even if you have glass cannons, just depending on your server, I mean, if they don't get one-shotted, which I don't think, you know, I'd say probably you got a 60% chance or greater they're not going to get one-shotted. Royal Guard's going to save your butt by giving you a little bit of breathing room to let your glass cannons do work. So I think Royal Guard should be a character definitely you put on your list to work on if you guys haven't already, you know, done so. Crimson Tide said he broke top 10 for the first time today. Nice. Now, somebody was saying with a fully geared Poggle, we need to look him up. Somebody was saying with the fully geared Poggle, he's faster than GS. If that's true, GS is pretty fast. I don't have Poggle max on any of my accounts yet, so let me look up Poggle. Oh, his speed's 142, so he's not bad. I mean, it's not like horrible speed. That's going to be similar speed as Poe, I think. What's GS? GS is a little bit higher than that, though, isn't he? Geo's 149. I don't know how people are saying Poggle's going before GS. I don't understand that. How bad is Poggle to gear? Because I'm going to do him on my Droid account, probably. Oh, 140 purple. Not bad. Okay, cool. Cool. Good deal. Hey, DCS, what's up? Hey, welcome to the live stream. I know you've been in here for a little bit, but I didn't know this was your first time on the stream. Yeah, no problem, man. We're here to help you. Definitely here to help. Let me go back over and see if this auto battle's done. Good. Man, it's annoying not having sim tickets. I just want to get my energy down below the cap so then I can use sim tickets at the refresh, because this is annoying having to fight the battles. Skunk, I maxed my Poggle. He is faster than my GS right now. If I don't max my GS, it will stay that way. Oh, okay. So your GS isn't maxed. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, my GS is maxed. So I was wondering. I was like, how could Poggle go before GS? GS is one of the top 10 fastest characters in the game. So okay, that makes sense. I see. You just didn't gear up your GS all the way. Gotcha. Let's see. How many viewers we got in here, man? You guys are hanging out late tonight. Still got 17 people right now. We've been streaming for this long. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Crazy. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna send a message to EA on the forums or whatever and just say, hey, can you please make it to where people can gift sim tickets? And then I'm gonna have all you guys gift me sim tickets for this account because this is annoying. Do you have Chief Chirpa? And if you do, what do you think of him? Man, if you missed my Chief Chirpa thing, I want to edit that up, man. I need somebody to start volunteering to edit more. I know Chocolate's helping, but he's young, he's got school and whatnot. I need somebody else that can help carry that load with editing. Because man, we went in depth on Chirpa the other day. Go back to my video, the Ewok takeover video, which is it was my last live stream, and you can see what I think about Chirpa. I don't have them opened yet. I already told you guys I'm gonna finish Barris first. My shards on Barris, then I'm going to go for Chirpa. And I really don't need Chirpa on my main account. To be honest with you, I don't need them because I have so many other healing options. Where I need them is on my Droid account, the one that's on the screen now, which you can see I got a lot of Ewoks on there. So that's where I'm going to really go for him. I'm going to get GS to 7 stars first, though, before I go to Chirpa on my Droid account. So I will have him in the future. I am going to go for him. I think he is freaking bad ass, man. I think he is a bad mofo, okay, for real. Looking at his powers with the Ewok team and the different things you can do, especially in Galactic Wars, all Ewok team with Daka, dude, that could be really sick. So, yeah, I think so. And plus, he's really expensive to gear, but all your other Ewoks are really cheap to gear. So I think that's why they made him expensive, because it kind of offset, the other Ewoks, because they are really inexpensive to gear up. So you can have an Ewok team pretty quick. If you got some shards for them. And I think I got most of the shards on my main account. I got most of the shards to 7-star, or get close to 7-star with most of the Ewoks. So I could build an Ewok team at some point on my main account, but that's not really where I need it. Where I need it is on my Droid account. So I am going to go for him. I think I just hit 6 stars on my GS here, so I'm working my way towards 7. Once I get 7 stars on GS, then I'll start farming Chirpa. That's all I'm going to farm in Cantina next will be Chirpa. So, but Crypto, yeah, if you missed that stream, just go back and watch that stream. It's really good. You can kind of fast forward to where we get to Chirpa. We go in pretty in depth. We look at every single Ewok. We look at different combinations of teams. We talk about all of his powers. If you look at his powers on just the forums when they posted the update, it doesn't look very good. But if you look at his max powers, we looked at that on the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes GG site. I'm just going to refer to it as GG from now on. We looked at it on that site, and it's really good, man. You got really good stats. Now, yeah, it's hard to farm Ewok Elder. That's for sure. But keep in mind with Chirpa, he's got really low health. So just keep that in mind. So you might want to maybe put in a Royal Guard, a Poe, Stormtrooper Han. Somebody says Stormtrooper Han. Somebody on the channel, I can't remember who it was that says that. I think it was Ship the Cheese or whatever. I can't remember how you say the name, but he says Stormtrooper Han would actually be good with that team because of all the turn meter he gives. So it's just going to be constant turn meter all the time with that team. So that might be a good option too. There's some fun stuff you're going to be able to do with those Ewoks. Now for arena-wise, how hot are they going to be in arena? Now that remains to be seen. But I'm thinking for light side completion, especially for free-to-play players, they're going to be really good. And for Galactic Wars, I think they're going to be really good. I mean, I think you could really have really good sustain. You got revives, especially if you had Daka in there. It's going to be some good stuff with the Ewok team. I'm excited about that team. I've been talking about that in my streams for a while now. And one thing to keep in mind too, like Rogue said, it's really hard to farm some of these guys, especially like Ewok Elder. With the Ewoks, I've noticed is that if you gear them, they're still pretty viable. I mean, Scout will hit pretty hard, even at like 2 or 3 stars, man. I fought him in Galactic Wars before, and I didn't take him serious at all. He was purple geared though. I think he was like 2 or 3 starred, and he almost one-shotted. I can't remember what character who was at the time. It was obviously weeks ago, but I mean, they can pump out some power. And now keep in mind, Sherpa's going to increase their basic attack by 10%. So, you know, I mean, that's the thing I always thought with the Ewoks. They don't hit hard, but with Sherpa, at least he's going to boost that. At least he's going to boost the damage up a little bit for him. So that'll be good. So we'll see. We'll see how that all plays out for sure. Yeah, I just read what Smite said. He said, someone beat me to a full Jedi. I'm a team. Yeah, if I was going to do I'm a Gundy, though, I wouldn't do those characters. That doesn't make no sense. I'm a Gundy, Barriss, Lumi, Yoda, and Old Ben. Man, if you're going to do a counter team like that, I think I would want a little bit more damage. I mean, when Barriss hits somebody, yeah, she has a chance to heal you a little bit, but I mean, it's going to be like a wet noodle hitting them. Hey, I just got on. They're offering the Assassin Droid Pack again. Oh, cool. For Android, again, they got that popped up. Is that what you're on, Android device? It's still $25, right? Cool. Yeah, if anybody missed out on that and they want to do a droid team, that's not a bad pack to invest in. What are the stars again? What do you get them? Legit, that account that I have my droids on is primarily free to play too. You know, it is $25 to get it. I mean, it's cheaper than a new Xbox game or PlayStation game. So if you know if you have the if you don't have the available money, no problem, man. Not a big deal at all. But if you do have the availability of an extra $25 or whatever, I really recommend getting it. It does put you in a good position to build up a viable team that's really easily farmable. And you can. Here's the thing with that team: you're not going to win all your defense battles with that, but you're not going to win many defense battles with many teams, anyways. But you can definitely pump out some good offense with that team. You can rise through the ranks. You can take in the top 10 of just about any server with that team. As long as you gear them and continue to star them up, and you can farm them very easy. So. Do you think a 4-star Royal Guard is viable? Now it depends on what server you're on. If you're on a newer server and everybody's not leveled up, then yeah, he could be. If you're going against other people that are similar starred to you, you know what I mean. The way to judge your server is look at what stars the other people are and try to stay around that level or above it if you can. So if there's other 4-star people on your server or people 5-star, 6-star, whatever, kind of in that range. He could be, but I'll tell you what, Royal Guard, if you don't gear him and star him, he gets focused way too quick. I mean, even fully starred and geared, he's going to, with glass cannons, they're going to be able to chew through him. The point of Royal Guard is that he's just basically a safety net for your glass cannons, so you got to have heavy DPS too. So when Royal Guard taunt triggers, you got to be able to take out one or two of their teammates, because they're going to eventually take out Royal Guard. I mean, if you got all 5 of their people focused on Royal Guard, they're going to kill him. But yeah, the goal is get Royal Guard to pop up his taunt, save whoever your cannon is, and then you take out one or two of the enemy before they kill your Royal Guard. So depending on what your server is, if you got an established server where you're running 70s and all that, and they got 7-star people, no, your Royal Guards are just going to get crushed at 4 stars. But if you're in a little bit younger server, then it could be, depending on what you have going on around you. Always look at what the other people are around you, and then that'll give you a good idea for what you should, what level range or star range you can run. Let's see. Yeah, Qui-Gon Jinn can take the taunt from Royal Guard. Well, he can remove it. Yeah, he can remove buffs. Mace can remove buffs like that. Actually, Tebow could remove buffs like that. A couple other people can. So it can happen. Um, but you got to have something. Same thing can be said for Poe. Same thing can be said for Stormtrooper Han. I would like it to be. I don't mind that Qui Gon and them can remove the taunt. I just wish maybe EA or whatever could put in something where the chance to remove taunt is just lowered. I mean, they still should be able to do it from time to time, but I think that the chance should be lowered. Maybe they should only have like a 25% chance to remove taunt. Normal for all the other buffs, but maybe just for taunt, maybe make it 25%. Because you don't want to completely negate the tank. I mean, that makes it worthless then. So. Yeah, crypto. That's tough if you fall a little bit behind on an established server. It can really hurt you. Hard to come back from that, but you can do it. I mean, you just got to stay the course, and eventually everybody will catch up. I mean, there's only so high you can go, and then you get capped out. Just make sure you start building a really strong, viable team now. I think I'm gonna work on Akbar next in the arena. Just might as well get him up. I think I'm gonna do it. And then I'm working on 5s with my Cantina shipment. I need on my main account. Looks like I need about 70 more shards for 5s, and then I would have the ability to put him at 5-star. So we'll see. I really like him though. I like 5s. I arena and stuff, and he can be really viable. He's tough. He can do a lot of that counter stuff. A lot of that counter damage can really add up during a match. John just took rank 1 back. Yeah, nice. You guys hear me? Rogue said sound gone. Is my sound gone? Or can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, cool. You guys said you can hear me. Okay. I think I'm almost under the energy cap on this one, so I'd like to get to that and then we'll end the stream. Hey, Darcy, appreciate it. No problem. Thank you, man. We'll definitely help you any way we can. Copy and paste that and put that in the discussion tab for me. Copy and paste that and put that in the discussion thing. But this is what he said. He said the Dark Side starter pack was a great buy. It helped me get started and level up character super fast. I now have a starting Dark Side team too. Thanks, Chat and Skunk, for the advice, like always. Yeah, no problem, man. We'll definitely help you any way we can. And again, if your droid pack comes up or when that comes up, look at it, and that should be something I would definitely consider if I were you. That can be, and the droids are really fun to play. I never played the droids on my main account, so that was cool too, to be able to play those, be able to experience that. So, yeah. What character did you get with that? Almost there. Maybe 2 more matches we'll do. 2 more auto battles on here. So if you guys have any other questions or anything, feel free to ask away in chat. Also, if you haven't done so, get that Line app and add me on there. It's Lord Skunk, all lowercase, I think. That's how you find me. And then I'll add you guys to the chat channel we have on there so you can have chat whenever, 24/7. I got Greedo. I got Greedo too. I don't invest a lot in him. But he can be an extra body that you need to get you through the beginning part. Yeah, if you're going to go Droid, don't invest a lot in Greedo. But, like I said, he can help you in your challenges and stuff, too. You're just going to start opening up your challenges. And he'll be good for that. You're just an extra body sometimes you need in there. And in Galactic Wars, when you get that open at 40. Just having sometimes just an extra suicide member you can throw in on a team is good. Most people open up Ewok Elder in the Bronzium at some point, usually when they start. So nice. Connor Mitchell said, I got Yoda Monday and need exactly 1 more gear to put him to purple gear. Nice, man. Cool. Good deal. Yeah, him paired with Qui-Gon is really dangerous. Super fast. Congrats on your Yoda, though, man. That's good. What team did you use to get that Yoda? Who did you get him with? And what star do you have Yoda at? Okay, with that lineup, Crypto said, is this lineup good? 7-star Sid, 5-star Geo, 5 Qui-Gon Jinn, 4 Lumi, and 4 JC. With that, you have 3 Jedi. Whenever you have 3 Jedi, at least on your team, I would make Qui-Gon Jinn lead. So I would put Qui-Gon Jinn as your leader. And then just focus on that team. Like I said earlier, I would replace at some point on that team maybe. But Geo's fine. Geo would be good on that team. You could keep him on that team. And at some point, you'll probably want to replace JC. The only healer I would run, if I was going to run a healer in Arena, would be Lumi. That'd be the only healer I would put in. But if you guys haven't looked at him, or you guys haven't thought about him, I'm telling you, Hot Rebel Scout, man, is becoming a beast for me. I can't wait to gear. You got to get his abilities all the way up. Go look at him maxed out. You got to get his abilities all the way up. But when you do, he's strong. Yeah, Yoda can be good. Yeah, Yoda can be good, even at 5-star. If you're pairing him with Qui-Gon Jinn, he really can be good. And we'll look at, I think I got another arena up on my, yeah, we got another arena up. Let's do that on my main account. As soon as this is done auto, I'll put on auto again, and then we'll look at an arena on there. I could fight, well, I'll let you guys pick. I don't think we fought this guy. He's got a Phasma lead. I don't think we fought that one today. I'll pull that up in a minute, and we'll look at that. Yeah, Connor said 7-star Lumi, 6-star JC, 5-star Ahsoka, running 5-star Qui-Gon Jinn lead, and 5 ETH Cloth. Yeah, that's a good team, man. That's pretty good. I really wish EA would put in the ability to set your team, so you could have your defense team and your offense team. A lot of other games. If you guys ever played Injustice Mobile, the DC game that has arena, that you have the ability to switch out characters and stuff for defense and for offense. So yeah, I wish they would allow us to do that. Hopefully in the future they will. Kind of annoying, really, that they don't allow you to do that. I'm gonna hit one more auto battle, and then we'll go over to my main account and we'll do arena on there. What do you guys think? You guys want to do this Phasma team? I don't think we fought them today. We fought the the number 3 guy a couple times already, and I think we fought the number 4 guy earlier. So you guys want to hit up this Phasma team? Darcy said, I would think a Jedi all team would be best. It just depends. I mean, if you're going to run Qui-Gon and that's who you want to go for, yeah, the more Jedi you have, the better, you know, when you're starting out. But keep in mind, there are a lot of other characters that are anti-Jedi. So, you know, I mean, if you go up against Sid, you're going to have a tough time killing him because he's going to automatically dodge and deflect from you. If you're going up against Dooku, you know, he has bonuses against Jedi. The droids have bonuses against Jedi. So, you know, it just depends. It just depends on what you want to do. But whatever team you want to go with, just make sure you fully gear them. Okay, focus all your gear and stuff on them and your ability mats. Don't get too spread out. All right, you guys want to go? Let's go with the Phasma team then. Okay. So let's see my team against the Phasma. I haven't fought them recently that I can remember. So we'll go ahead and fight them. Okay, now I think we'll just focus on Sid. He should be dead here. Yeah, okay. Now we'll go for Qui-Gon. We're going to try to stun him. Okay, didn't get it off yet. Now I can rank that higher. That's only like level 3, his stun, so that'll get better as we go. And let's kill, see if we can just kill Geo. Might not be able to because she is debuffed, so she loses some of her offense. But she still did a pretty good hit on Geo. And they have no heals, so it don't matter. Okay, we're going to take this buff off of Qui-Gon. And, oh, I really should have hit Geo. I don't know why I did that to Phasma. And this should be it. Still going. What's up, Tassine? Welcome. Why with Sid? Well, I just think there's some better options than Sid that you can put in there. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Sid's not a bad character at all, and it depends on it all. See, here's the thing: is when we have these discussions, it's hard too because I don't know the exact situation of your server. I don't know how young or old it is. I don't know how established it is. I don't know where everybody's rank is. I don't know what your top teams are doing. See, on my server, on my main account, I mean, pretty much everybody followed my lead for the longest time. And now they're trying to switch it up. Now they're getting smart. They're trying to switch up teams to combat my teams. You can start to see, you know, they're doing different things to try to beat my team. So it's cool. And now they're starting to get, you know, we got 2 more level 70s now. You know, I was the first 70 on my server for, you know, probably a week. And then now we're getting some more 70s coming up. So these guys are all getting closer. It's going to become even more competitive, you know, on my server. So, which is fine, really, because I pretty much have everybody I need out of Arena. I mean, the only reason I hold rank 1 at this point is just because that's just what I want to do. You know, it's just the competitiveness in me. So, but these guys are starting to catch up. They're gunning for me for sure, and you know, and you gotta stay on your toes with it. So, you know, that's the hard part when, you know, people ask some of these questions. When we give you those answers, I'm just trying to give you the best overall. Your particular server, your particular style could be totally different. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you from my point of view. Sent the mini Vader to line. Let me look. Nice. So this is Vim's son for the birthday. It's his birthday today. So he was He was Mini Vader today. Ah, that's cool. That's nice. I like the saber, man. I like that lightsaber. That's cool. Nice. So did he have a good birthday then? John said, LOL, Skunk, I took rank 1 back twice tonight just because I can. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Okay, Crypto said everybody in the top 200 on my server level 70. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we got one of those pieces we need. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw one more auto battle in. Let's do any last discussions or any last questions that you guys have. Again, appreciate you guys watching the live stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. Happy St. Patty's Day, by the way. Also, again, just to recap, if you haven't done so, please go to the discussion tab on the main channel, and please post in some type of. You can kind of see what other people are posting, but it'll give you an idea. But please do that. And again, Vim was nice enough to offer up his ally codes. We'll kind of rotate that every week, as long as he's willing to do that. And you guys will have an opportunity. So if you didn't get it this time around, or you didn't get the discussion up, we'll do it again. We're gonna do that every Thursday. We'll pick new people. And then we'll get you guys allied up with Vim for at least a little while anyway, so you can check out that Grievous and that 7-star Yoda. So we'll get that set up. Please post that. I really like seeing what you guys have to say. Also, if you're interested in helping out the channel, editing or whatever, web design, whatever you can do, feel free, email me, lordskunk2016@gmail. I'd like to discuss that with you. Or if you just want to help out in general, I can find something for you to help out with. Also, if you guys are interested, we talked about the Line app. So download Line app. You can get it on your phone or on your PC, whatever. And just add Lord Skunk. It's all lowercase, one word, Lord Skunk. Just search me, and I'll add you to the chat we got going on there. So you can have chat 24/7. You can post your screenshots, questions, whatever you want. What else? What else do I want to say? Oh, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. We did post some new videos up recently, so if you get a chance and you can go back through, like some of those or whatever, that would be great. Appreciate that from you guys. Always love the chat that you guys, or always love the activity you guys have in the chat. I love the community that we're building. Appreciative of everybody coming and hanging out. So we'll obviously going to keep growing and keep doing our thing. We are over 350 subs. That's pretty cool, man. That's we're a little over 3 weeks old, so not too bad there, I don't think. So I appreciate all of that. So if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Anything else that I can think of? Go to lordskunk.com. That's my blog. You can find links to all my social media stuff there. Just you can follow me if you'd like. Connect with me on that end of it. If you have any videos that you'd like, if you want to do some Star Wars Galaxy videos, showcase characters or whatever, arena teams or whatever you want, feel free, you can do so, and I'll feature those on lordskunk.com and the channel. I'll gladly do that for you guys. If you guys want to do that, you can connect with me, email me, lordskunk2016@gmail. We'll connect, and then I'll have you drop that in Dropbox, which is a file sharing program if you're not sure of it, or file sharing website actually. And I can get that, and I'll edit it or whatever if I need to, and we'll put that up, get that showcase for you guys. So, any questions, any last questions that you guys have, let me know. Who won? It was John Wilkinson and Jeffrey. I can't remember Jeffrey's last name. John and Jeffrey won. So we're going to do it again next week. So if you haven't done so, put your comments on the discussion tab. That'll put you in for the drawing or whatever, or when we pick the names. And it was kind of cool. We just used random number generator. It picked the people. We counted down. We figured out who they were. So it'll be cool. And thanks to Vim for doing that for us. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody that that hangs out with us. So. All right, guys, sounds good. We're going to go ahead and end the live stream now. I will be back for a little bit tomorrow, so if you guys are available tomorrow, we'll do it. Probably be in the evening, probably around between 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to jump in on that, you guys are more than welcome to. We'll touch on some different stuff and try to find some good topics